Hey guys! Thank you for coming to watch Anick and Misty's independent Scentsy infomercials where we get together and we talk about some Scentsy products. This video is a really exciting video because we're going to talk about some really exciting warmers. I'm going to pass you over to Misty. So Misty, say hi to everybody.
Hi guys! I just wanted to make sure that we cover some really important stuff here. I mean, like really important stuff. Like really important stuff. Okay, no, I'm serious. This is a big deal. We need to know. You're on a need to know basis. You need to know people. Okay, what is this? Dun, 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 dun.
Luminous!
And
the warmer of the month for August.
August.
September. Yeah, September. It's always the month before it should be.
Yeah, it was September.
September.
And what was the big deal about this warmer, Nick?
It's absolutely stunning. Everyone loved it and it sold out.
In like 2 weeks, right?
Dun, 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 dun. How could you not? It's gorgeous. And it all the warmer of the months are 10% off. That's
right. So the reason that I'm pulling this one out right now and I wanted to share it with you is because it is an absolutely stunning warmer, and being sold out in 2 weeks, I had a lot of pretty bummed out customers that they didn't get one. A lot of reps were bummed out they didn't get one. Then we started seeing them showing up online for $100, which was absolutely ridiculous. But when Scentsy has a good idea, a good product, a good warmer coming out, especially when it comes down to a warmer of the month, we cannot possibly stress to you how important it is to grab one. Now, this is not a warmer of the month, but I love this one.
I know, it's beautiful.
Bonehead has been one of my favorite. He came out last year. Now, the thing that I found interesting with Bonehead was last year when he was officially in the Halloween catalog, I had like 2 people buy him minus myself. I was crazy about him, but only 2 people wanted him. So throughout the year, he stays out in my room because I just love him. And throughout the year, I had so many people pop in and say, oh my goodness, can I get one? Can I get one? And I said, I'm really sorry. If he doesn't come back next year, then he's gone, right? He was out last year. So I'm going to turn him on because if you haven't seen him lit, he's got all the cracks in his head. He's super awesome. He's one of my faves. Anyway, so the reason I'm pulling him out is to remind you that just last week, he popped up kind of on a flash sale at an excellent price point because he was originally a $42 warmer and he came up for $25.80, I believe was his price. And I went out to all my customers who have been asking me all year if they could buy mine, and I said, look, of course the sun's coming out right now, so you can't even really see these guys that great. So I go over to my customers and I say, look, I'm telling you right now, because he's a flash sale, it means they don't have enough to do him in a catalog. They don't have enough to do him in a flyer. There's not a lot of them. And if I were to guess, you're probably going to get the next 24 hours to get your orders in. And that's about it. Well, sure enough, Anick,
it's sold out.
Sold out in 24 hours. I told my customers. Now, the reason we're having this conversation again is after he sold out, do you know how many of my customers came to me? I don't get it. Why aren't you listening? I'm telling you right now. How many came to me and said, well, I was thinking about it. I was sitting on the fence and now I missed it and I feel bad and I really wanted to get one. I told you.
That's so sad. You lose.
That's right. Now, when I'm telling you that we have a warmer coming up that is going to sell out, you could buy that warmer if you're sitting on the fence, turn around and sell it right away afterwards because of the fact that warmer is not going to last.
And like I've said many times before, Scentsy has a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Scentsy has the best customer service you've ever experienced. So you don't like something, Scentsy will give you a credit back. Or your rep will make sure that she can sell it to someone else and get your money back. So just know that you have a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. So if you see something you like, go and buy it.
Yes, I agree. So now, there's warmer of the month for
November. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Dun, dun.
You have it?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay.
Did you even ask?
Well, I wasn't sure.
Let's talk about this bad boy. I'm going to put it on it because of the way the base is. I'm going to put it on a clipboard just so we can keep it as one.
It's so beautiful because it's like it's a ceramic container, and it looks like a jar, like your mason jar, like the one that Chasing Firefly, who sold out in 2 hours, 2 days.
I'm going to tell a story about Chasing Fireflies. It's relevant. It matters. Okay, so Chasing Fireflies was September's warmer of the month for last year. Yeah. I don't know exactly what time it comes up on our workstation, but it was 4 hours into being posted on our workstation and it was gone. That was the mason jar, the Chasing Fireflies mason jar. It's the exact same size as this one. They're both the same. But it was up for that 4 hours. Now, Scentsy looked at that. It was the best selling warmer of Scentsy's all time.
Yeah.
Okay. So Scentsy looked at that and they said, okay, you know what? We can't just say, I'm sorry, we sold out in the first 4 hours and closed the doors on this. So what they did was 3-4 days later, they announced to us as the reps that if we'd like to continue taking orders for those warmers, they would issue a free warmer of Scentsy's choice to the customers while they were waiting for more of these to be made, right?
Wow.
Now, I'm not telling you that they will do that this time around because it was something that they couldn't have seen coming. I have my sneaky suspicions that they can see that this is coming. And one of the things that I want to point out in regards to that other warmer was I'm going to put this down for a minute. The reps that had, we as reps get to buy those products in advance on the 15th of the month prior to. And we can decide if we just want to bring in the scent of the month or if we want to bring in the actual scent and the warmer of the month. And in the month of, where are we? Well, October, because this is November. So in October's month, all the reps upgraded their kits to bring this warmer in because we know it is going to sell out. We know it is. So we wanted to share it with our customers because it is absolutely stunning warmer in person. You need to see it. So we all upgraded our kits to bring them in. And guess what? My team consists of 90 girls, and on my team, more than half of them did not get them at the same time I did. And then there was something posted on our workstation saying, please be patient. We had more sales on this than what we anticipated. Well, guess what? In September of last year, when they were doing this warmer sale on the mason jar, the same thing happened where all the reps upped their subscriptions to get the warmer and the scent of the month. And all of a sudden, the next thing you know, Scentsy had to actually cut off the other countries, and they said they were only sending these to the reps who had ordered them through Canada and the States, and everybody else would have to wait because they didn't anticipate that many to be sold to reps. Can we see a connection here?
Yeah.
Same thing happened in September of last year as what's happening with this warmer right now. So I really do see the pattern. All the signs are there. I can't possibly tell you guys enough. If this is something that you want, you need to get your orders into your reps pretty much the day before it comes up for grabs. And hopefully your rep's a good rep and she will get that order in for you. So I'm going to show you turned on. And it's so unfortunate that all of a sudden the sun's decided to come out today because you are not seeing. I'm going to see if my body can kind of block the light.
Ooh. And it's like a Let It Snow story. So the whole jar around.
All the way, yeah.
Beautiful.
And now here's one of the things I want to talk about too in regards to this, Anick. It's pretty important because you and I have just done another video about some of the Christmas warmers that are out, right? We showed the Santa, we showed the reindeer, we showed the nativity scene that they have available. We talked about the wraps that they come out with. Now, what I really liked about this one is not only is it an absolutely stunning warmer in person, not only is it a seasonal warmer, but it does not say Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate on it. It says winter. So this can stay out all winter long, okay? Now, again, what I love about it, the price point. you are getting an absolutely stunning warmer. It comes in because it's 10% off at $37.80. These are Canadian prices. So if you're in the States and you're looking at this, it'll be slightly different for you. But we're coming in at $37.80. So when we looked at the reindeer and the snowman coming in at $72 each, we were looking at the nativity one. What's that one at? $42, Anick, do you know?
Yep.
42. So we've got the nativity coming in at $42. You have this warmer coming in at $37. It is a completely reasonable price point to make that purchase, whether it be that purchase for yourself or as a gift, an introduction to Scentsy. It's an outrageous great price as far as I'm concerned. So there you have it again, all lit up.
So pretty.
I'm
So
really...
what can people do to make sure they get this warmer?
Well, I'm telling you right now, Anick, they really need to get their orders into their rep at the very, very latest by the night before. And that's if your rep is taking pre-orders for it, or like we can take a pre-order, but it cannot be for a long period of time. It can only be for a short few days before that.
Because we can't hold people's money for longer than 5 days.
That's correct. So we cannot take any pre-orders for you for long periods of time, but we can definitely take them for you a few days before the item comes out. Not every rep will intend on putting a pre-order in, although they should be. So find out from your rep if she intends to, and find out if what time of the day she intends to put the order in for you, because I'm not saying it will be gone on day one. I'm hoping they prepared a little better this time around, but I definitely wouldn't. I'd say 4 days absolute max, and this one's going to be gone. I would be shocked if it does make it through day one. But not to say day one will be a sellout. I'm just saying all the signs are there. So
exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
So a thing that I'm doing is I'm taking pre-orders. I'm making a list. I'm taking pre-orders right away, but I'm only taking the money the night before.
Yeah, right
So
now.
within the 5 days, I'm like, you have a 5-day window. If I do not get your money, you're not getting the warmer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I've got the same thing. I've got 7 people on my list that want to get this paid up and done with in the last few days of the month. So far, there's 7 people. I have other people that have PM'd me and said, I'm considering it. I'm just saying, please just don't sit on the fence and wait, because it's really hard on me as a rep when I hear people come back and say, oh, I missed the boat on that one. Or, I was sitting on the fence and I wasn't really sure. Again, Anick and I have told you, for sure, if anybody was sitting on the fence about this warmer right here and they bought one, they turned around literally the day they were sold out and they were putting them up for $100. I'm not saying that that's acceptable, but what I'm telling you is they did not last. I had people begging me for that one at the event that we had done recently because people are still looking for them. So it's a purchase that inevitably, if you buy it and then you change your mind afterwards that you don't like it, as soon as that sold out sign comes up on our workstations, you guys will be able to turn around and get rid of it right away. So don't wait, don't delay, make your purchase. If you need to sell it off because it was something that you jumped the gun on and you weren't sure about, and then you find you didn't really want it, buy it anyway and then just sell it. It will go instantly. So the scent of the month that comes along with this warmer is phenomenal. I'm very, very excited about it. I've been warming it for a couple days now because I've been making some samples for my girls. You know what it's reminding me of?
What?
It's kind of like, it's a combination of things. It's kind of like a little bit like a hint of eucalyptus combined with, I'm going to read their description, but this is what I feel when I smell it. Like a hint of eucalyptus combined with winter pine. I mean, like this right here is an A-class snow falling Christmas kind of scent. And again, it's not one that I would pin strictly to holiday seasons. This would be one that I would be warming right up until the very last snowfall. I'm really enjoying it. I'm quite impressed. I'm not generally one for those heavy, very stormy spruce scents in my warmer. I hang them in my tree all day long because I catch it when I walk by.
Right.
But in my warmers, I don't generally warm them. I find that they can be a little bit stronger for me. But this one, I'm very impressed with this. It's been a great scent. So it's described as a cool kiss of mint leaf, chilled raspberry, frosted lavender, exhilarating ode to the first breath of winter, which actually, I don't smell any of the above. A little bit of mint maybe. And I guess maybe there is lavender in it. It's very, I smell like a eucalyptus and winter pine combo.
But the pine and the lavender may make it smell more like eucalyptus together.
Yeah, it's very mild though. It's not some of those scents can be very front, you know, like a mint scent can be a very strong, come on strong.
Yeah.
I don't smell that at all. And I could definitely see how the lavender is within it because of the fact that it's calming. I really like it. You guys are going to love it. I can't wait to get some samples out the door. I've already had a few people pop in and they were smelling while I was warming to get it ready for samples, and they were saying, I really enjoy this scent. So
it's a good one.
You know what, Anick? I think that we have gone above and beyond the distance to make sure our customers know how important it is to get their orders in for this bad boy. It is not going to last. If you're not my customer, if you're not a Anick's customer, contact your rep, find out and make sure that she's putting the order in a timely manner so that you don't miss out. Again, don't forget to place your order, even if it's something you're sitting on the fence. And if it is, then just sell it off afterwards if it's not something you truly wanted. But this one will go with me and my family from year to year to year because of the price point. It's right where it needs to be, because of the fact that I'm just going to throw this into my Christmas box, and it will not be put back away until pretty much March when the last snowfall happens, because it is not just Christmas. It is winter. It says winter all over it. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Misty. You heard it from us. That warmer will for sure sell out.
Definitely.
Don't get mad at your rep if you did not get it. Don't get upset if you did not jump on it and get it and do a pre-order, because we told you. We told you guys. So, you know, don't get mad because it's self-inflicted. So contact your rep ASAP. Every time someone's like, the computer, the website's not working, I'm like, it's a user problem. It's most cases, it's a user problem. So
unless it's one of our big bash sales, and we're gonna have to cover that all.
We're gonna have to cover that for sure. So we'll cover that definitely soon, because that's gonna be in December. So we'll definitely be covering that. But keep your eye, subscribe to this channel, and make sure that you know when these videos are popping up. And again, if you have any questions to Misty or myself, our information and our website link will be at the bottom of this video. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.